Welcome back to the second session on markets क्या लगता है. Let's see what markets have uh, in mind for us. So let's quickly go to the AMI broker. And if you go to the AMI broker, let's first go to 75 minutes. And on 75 minutes, we already did talk about this. How did we hit the bottom 15,200 perfect? And then how the up move is there. Today we are going to be talking about this yellow line, which is 1, 2, then 3, and then it has completed 4 and then going 5. If you want to understand the details, go back to the last session. Yes, there have been few feedback about how do you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how do you count ABC. Just give me some time in next few days. I would try to do the basic course on Elliot Wave and make it publicly available for all of you guys. So, without spending too much of time, let's quickly look at this. So, how did we hit this level 3 and why is this 1 2 Fibonacci? Fibonacci will have lots of answers to you. So if you project wave 1 onto wave 3, it has completed about 161%. So this is how the wave 3 was there. Then for the wave 3, you have had the correction, which is pretty much close to 50% of the correction. So if you really look at it, wave 3 was 161% percent of wave 1 and wave 4 was 50% of wave 3. Pretty nicely placed, and Nifty does follow it very nicely. If you want me to show you one more very nice Fibonacci ratio, so if you look at this A and project it over C, little bit above, yeah, there. So if you look at it, this hit exactly 86%. So 88.6% again, Fibonacci level. So anyway, but that's what happened in the past. You will say, will you tell me what is going to happen in the future? So for that, we will need to understand that after this wave 4, there is a wave 5, and we talked about it last time also. So 127% of wave 4 comes to around 18,200. That is where our target is, immediate next target. But then markets don't go in one single direction, right? It goes up down. So how that is going to be working out, that's where we can make money on the weekly, right? So if you say that next month or after 2 months it is going to hit these levels, it's not going to be making too much of benefit for us to be able to trade. So now what we are going to be looking at is little downward. I'm looking at 25-minute chart. I use 25 minutes, 75 minutes and not 30 minutes and 1 hour is because in Indian market, the day is made up of 375 minutes. So you have to have equal split. So it gets split equally into 5 times of 75 and then 5 multiplied by 3, 15 times of 25. So it gives you much better control over the charts. Just added thing for you. Now this wave is made up of wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and then wave 4. This wave 4 is little complex wave for you to understand. It's called flat, running flat correction. But don't worry about it. If you have your Fibonacci on your side, it came down here to exact 61%, 61.8% correction, then went up again to test the highs, and then came back to 50%. You look at it, beautifully placed, 50%. So we knew that from here it has to go up. And if you really look at it, you if you really look at it last week on 2nd of September, we were somewhere here. I don't remember exactly what were the levels. At that time, I was sure that it will not cross. There is nothing like sure. I'm sorry. I had a probabilistic view that 17,500 will not get breached. So I recommended to write put for 17,500. That is where we have made decent amount of money. And then markets went up, came back to test and all these things. So after this, now we are again into this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 territory. If you ask me, there is a 1, there is a 2, there is a 3, and there is a 4. And if you look at it, let me just show you that also. I'm just going little overboard and showing you that how today you could have there was a gap up opening, and then the markets came down, right? And if you would have used this Fibonacci, exact 50%. Guys, I was waiting for this number. I was waiting for 17,700 level. And this is where I could go long. I actually went long. People who follow me, some of the people, I did share that. And you look at it, the beautiful rally. Today being the expiry, if I would have bought 17,800, call, I would have made real big money. That's not the thing that I trade. But now, if this is the wave 4, if this is the wave 3, then my immediate next target could be 127% of this, or somewhere around here. So I expect some reaction around these levels. So let me just draw this, and let me go to 25 minutes. Uh, and then we had, if you look at this as level 4, then for that you would see a 127% coming around here, 17,850 levels. Okay, so these are the levels that I am going to be watching. I'm just deleting some of these lines, becomes too many lines, so it becomes difficult to follow. So now I expect markets to take a pause. I expect markets to go to 17,850 odd levels and then take a pause and probably correct little bit or go sideways and then continue the journey. So looking at it, how can we make maximum out of this particular uh, po- op- opportunity, I would call it. So now, if I go back to options oracle, I hope I'm not sure if you would know how to use options oracle, but that's okay. Even if you don't know, you don't need to worry about it so much. I'm not getting into those level of details. All that you will need to know is what trade to take. So I am recommending you need to short a 17,500 put and then buy 17,000 put against it. Same thing that we did for the last time, but this time around you will get less margin because we have already moved up. And then maybe if you are in a hurry, you do it today. You write 18,100 call today, as in Friday tomorrow, and against that you buy 18,500 call. This is called iron condor. And if you can wait for some time, let the markets go little above, and then instead of 18,100, you should write 18,200. So this will give you larger money. Right now it is showing 26, but it has to go up to 40, 45, and then you write both. I mean, do it together, 18,200 and 18,500. But if you don't understand it so much, just forget it. It's not, you can still do this and still be okay with it. Now, let's look at it how the position is going to be giving you return. So if you choose to do this position, you will be getting around 3,865 rupees, and every day you are going to be getting around 470 rupees, as long as the markets are between 18,177 and 17,422 levels. Now, if you look at the chart for this particular strategy, this is how the chart is going to be looking like. Let me just quickly zoom in. So if you zoom in and look at the today's levels, this is how the chart is going to be looking like. And at the worst case, 17,500 is our stop loss. That is where you would be making around 2,300 of loss. And on the upside, you might be making even less. So what I recommend you to do is to take this strategy, which will give you 3,800 rupees of premium, or the credit, and hold this till the time you are at loss of about 2,300, 2,400. So it is about 1 is to 1.5 kind of strategy, and it is going to get it is going to get approximately 55,000 55,000 of uh, margin. Okay, so there not sorry 58,000 of margin. This is how the zero calculation shows. So on 58,000 margin, if you do this strategy, which is going to be giving you about 3,800 rupees, then we are talking about near about 6.6% of profit. That is the second row. The first row is our strategy that we did the last week, with which we could have booked all 15%, 14.3%, but I recommended to book around 11% profit, 4,500, because it's not good to hold short options trade in the expiry, especially for people who don't understand options very well. And now this strategy should give you around 6.6. Let's see how big we can make. Maybe even if it gives you 3%, 4% in a week, it should be a really big number. I mean, you imagine there's no business in this world which gives you this kind of return. Okay, so be humble. Go for smaller wins. Don't be greedy to take everything on the table. So even if from 3,800, if you get 2,400, you should book your profit and move on. So that is what we had for this week. That's all that we had for this week. And I'm sure you are liking this. If you are liking these videos, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you will get newer videos. I'm going to give it my best shot to publish a video every week, and show you how to do it. Most important, most important, don't follow me blindly. Try to learn from what I'm saying, and take your own trades, take your own risks. You have to be responsible for your own money, your own profits, and your own losses. So you don't blame anyone for that matter. You learn. If you want to learn, I'm also in the group, in the comments. I'm talking about a WhatsApp group. Join that group where we have got more communication ongoing, where you would learn more. Go to any good teacher, learn things, and then try to deploy it. Have a great trading week, and happy Ganesh Chaturdashi. Nice weekend. Cheers.